Hello my lovelies, today I'm going to show you a hair tutorial, and a lot of you have requested for me to show you how I get the volume in my hair that I have in a lot of videos in the waves. Now all I've done is wash my hair and just blow dried it upside down, so it does have a bit of volume, but as you can see it's very frizzy and horrible. So I've put in some iron style and hold spray from Tresemme, and this just helps the style hold, obviously, and protects my hair from the heat. So I've just sprayed that all over my hair and brushed my hair through. Then I have taken my bangs or fringe and just clipped it here, you can see. Not a very good look, but I just wanted to keep it out the way, and I can get going with the rest. Now what I use is hot rollers. These are by Babyliss. They look like this. I just plug them in, and in the centre, the biggest roller has a little dot in it that's normally red, and when this goes white it means they're ready to use, so these are ready. And then I just clip them in with the clips that came with them. Yep, and that's all you're going to need. I also use a little comb to section the pieces, so it's very simple. And let's get started and see how much I can do, because I've never done one of these hair tutorials before. So the first thing I do is just brush my hair back with my fingers. And what I'm trying to go for is volume rather than curl. So I just get a section right in the middle, like this, brush it up, make sure there are no tangles. Now my hair is quite long, it's not particularly thick, but there is a lot of it, so it's quite hard to get this all in. I'm sitting as far back as I can, that I can still see in the mirror. But so I have a section like this, and just hold it straight up. You can put a little more spray in if you want, but for the purpose of what I'm doing, this is fine. Taking the biggest roller, putting it forward a little bit, and then just winding it down. Now as you can see, this is going straight up, so this is what's going to really give us that volume as it cools down in my hair. And then I just clip it on the top like this, and it's pretty sturdy. Then I work my way back, take the next little piece. And the better your sectioning, and obviously the thinner the sections, the more the curl is going to be uniform, or the wave. Got a little tangle there. And try and keep the sections about the same length or width as the colour itself, because if it's too long it's going to start going on the side and falling out. So I'm doing the same thing here, just straight up, wind it round and down, like so, so that they're facing up like this, and clip it in. It's not very exciting for those of you who don't know how to do this, but this is really the simplest way I find to get volume in my hair, and normally this takes me about 10 minutes to do, and then I just leave it in while I do my makeup and get dressed and all that other stuff. It also works really well on second day hair, like the day after you've washed it, because I like to wash my hair every other day or every 3 days. So it works on freshly washed hair, you get more kind of volume, but if you do it on second day hair, it also works really well at keeping that curl in. So the next one, I don't know if you can see, putting that in at the back. And then I start going around the sides. Just take this front piece here, this section. I try and keep the piece at the front quite small because I want the more curls to be here. And I'm still keeping with the big rollers. I start wrapping in the middle for these ones because my hair is very layered, and then going up at the side like this. And I'm always rolling away from my face, because that will give me the volume when I kind of brush it down. Same thing on the other side, just take a small section. This is going to be the smallest section that you have, the ones right at the front. And towards the back, they tend to get bigger. I'm quite sloppy with my hair, I don't really do it very neatly, as you can see. But as I'm talking and trying to maneuver in the camera, it's obviously going to take me longer, but normally it does take about 10 minutes. So it's a really quick and easy way to do it. No fuss, you're not burning your fingers with a curling iron, you're not sitting there waiting, because once it's all in, it's in, and you don't have to bother with it anymore. So taking the next section behind that, brushing it out. Now my hair is quite long, so it'll be much easier if your hair is shorter. And also if you don't have as much as I do, as every single hairdresser always complains about how much hair I have. And they always try and thin it out. So I'm still with the biggest rollers on the very top, rolling it down. When you clip it in, just make sure it's secure and it's not going to go anywhere. It's starting to look quite funny now. It's always a great look when you're not ready and people come round and you're sitting here in your rollers. Everyone's like, what are you doing? So that's most of my hair done. Now I have some smaller pieces left at the back. Ooh, my lamp is flickering. I got a new lamp. Why is it dying on me? And it's a daylight lamp, so I hope you guys can tell me if it's better lighting. I feel like it is, but as everyone knows, what's on the monitor on my camera and what comes up on YouTube is very different. So now I'm taking the second smallest rollers. This is the biggest one. This is the next smallest. And then the tiny ones there I don't really use. So I try to keep with the biggest and the second largest. And I just take a smaller section now. Because this roller is slightly smaller, so you have to have a thinner section of hair so the heat can get distributed evenly. And I start from the middle because of the layers and then curl around like so. And I'm running out of clips. And the same on this side, just split it into two. These ones you don't have to worry about keeping them vertical because this is just going to create some curls for us. Now I ran out of clips, and what I do when I run out of clips is go get more, but I don't want to right now because I only have two pieces and I'm keeping within my 10 minutes, so I'm just going to use this hair tie. If you don't have clips, you can always just put a hair tie, wrap it round in a figure of 8 like that, and it will stay pretty well. And then my last little piece, just going to brush it out. And this one you can curl inwards, it doesn't really matter at all. And I have this little clip here, so I'm just going to use that to clip over. Hopefully that will stay. And that's it, guys. You can see here, got them all the way around. The most important pieces to get neat, I feel, are the ones in the middle, because these are the ones that are going to give you that va-va-voom. So I'm going to leave this in while I do my makeup and all my other stuff, and then I shall make another video of what I do when I take all of this stuff out. Usually leave it in maybe half an hour at the most that you need. If your hair is thinner than mine, then obviously you don't have to leave it in as long. Just keep touching your hair and you can feel when they're getting cool, you can take them out. If you're in a real rush, just blast them with cold air towards the air. As they're getting cooler, let's say you've had them in for like 15 minutes and you really need to leave, just blast them with cold air on your hairdryer. That will cool them down and set them. You don't want to take them out when they're warm because, well, they're still warm, they're still malleable. And if you take them out and they're warm and then they cool down, not in the rollers, the curl will drop really quickly. And it's a bit of a wasted effort. So yeah, guys, I shall see you soon once these are all cooled down. Okay, bye.